There we go. I think we are live. At least I hope we're live. So, let's hope this works. Oh, I assume it works anyway. Welcome everybody to my first ever live stream. So this is new, obviously. Yeah, it took a while. I've got streaming working now. I've got a nice webcam. I've got decent PC. Well, old one was okay. It was getting long in the tooth, but anyway, we're here now. So I guess let's get started, shall we? So you join me here with automation. Ignore the statistics because we're not going to be touching this engine probably for the stream. First up, I guess I should introduce automation, maybe? This is going to be a mess. First stream, you know how it is. So, automation, for those who don't know, is, well, they call it the Car Tycoon game. They have a campaign where you build cars through the decades, accommodate to buyer interests, build cars accordingly, that kind of stuff. I generally play the ever-living daylights out of the car and engine designer modes. So I have a lot of cars, as you can see. Some finished, some not as finished. Some very unfinished projects. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun with this game over the past few years I've owned it. But today I figured I may as well show the world my creations, I guess. Or more of the world than the 5 friends I have on Discord. So, anyway, I guess we will, yeah, design a car. I don't know what car to design, but sure I'll think of something anyway. So, let's see, year's 2020, yeah. What should we design? Just gonna see if anyone's messaging at all. Nope. Okay, I forgot to check that. Let's see, I've done a lot of coupes lately. Maybe I should do something a bit different. What should we do? Could do a van. I haven't really done vans much. I've done some trucks. Done a few SUVs. Yeah, I think we'll do a van. We'll do a van. And what do I have for van options? Not a lot of van options in the body styles. At least up until 09. Excuse me. Let's see. Do I want to go old or new with this? What wheelbase even? There's a lot of wheelbase options. Could do a little flat nose style like that. These look kind of weird to me. That looks exactly like a Dodge Grand Caravan to me. That looks like a GMC Safari almost. Let's see. What other van styles do we got? Oh, it's like a Transit Connect right there. The Dustbuster van. Somehow that's a van. So these are more truck-based than anything else. It's like a Japanese door, or Japanese van. Let's see. I forgot those existed. The weird kind of high roof attachment on the back. You know what? We'll do a more modern van, I think. Or, you know what? I think we'll do that. Let's see. What kind of panel material do we want? Could do steel, fiberglass, aluminum. What to do? You know what? We'll do aluminum. Actually, we'll set the year back. How can I dial this down? 02. We'll make this a 2018 because caravans still exist and they have not changed the body style since 08. Yeah, I'll do aluminum for paint. Chassis type. I think the caravans are unibody. So space frame would probably be the way to go for these. Material type. We could do galvanized. Could do AHS steel. Let's do these two. Okay, AHS has better corrosion protection, better safety, better weight. Do AHS. Advanced high strength. Yeah, we'll use advanced high strength. Longitudinal transverse. Good question. Do like a Hellcat. I think we'll do that. That's the weapon of choice. We'll do a Hellcat minivan. So longitudinal, please, because we'll want real drive for this thing. And I forget if they're McPherson's or wishbones in the front on these things. I think it's double wishbone. Because I think... Yeah, I think the caravans have upper and lower control arms. Or it could be McPherson, actually. Could be McPherson's. We'll do McPherson's in the front. And for the back... I think they're generally trailing arm in the back. Some of the models. Cargo volume, low capacity. No, we want to keep those features. We'll keep trailing arm, I think. As for quality, I think we'll leave it where it's at. And we could throw it into the crapper because it's going to be a dodge. But, let's see. I just got a message from Discord. Let's see there. Ah. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I'll up the quality of 10 and get a 5. We'll do that. It's 2018. Let's face it, Dodge hasn't really improved much of these things. So, we'll do that. Uh-huh. I don't know why those settings are there already. We haven't even gotten to the meat and potatoes of the car yet. But no matter. Engine. This is where I could probably use... No, the Demonizer is way too big. How big is the Demonizer? Where is the Demonizer? Is a good question. I can't remember what I used for that one now. I have a lot of engines, by the way. I have way too many engines. Let's see. I can't remember what the Demonizer used. It was definitely like a Hellcat sort of, well, demon type engine. Wasn't any of these. We're getting too far in the ring. This is the older stuff now. I want to say I might have used one of the experimental motors. And it doesn't fit. Okay. New engine it is. Well, it's gonna be a V8. There's no doubt about it. And aluminum block. I believe the Hemi's a push rod. Delivery game Heavy would be pretty sick though. Aluminum heads. Oh, aluminum. What do we got? Yeah, because let's face it, we weren't going to torque steer this thing, I know. We do have the option for all-wheel drive though. That's always nice to have. Now, bore and stroke. That is something I need to figure out. What was the bore and stroke of this? Let's see. stroke. Let's see. 103.9mm bore. And I have it in inches. I forgot to swap it over again. Wait, 4.09 inch bore. Okay. Can we even do a 4.9? We can't even do a 4.9. Wait, 4.09. Forgot about that part. Good, get pretty close. And the stroke is 3.58 inch. And of course, we're already over the size limits of everything. Okay, so it won't be a 6.2 Hellcat. We will just scale back the stroke. How low can we go? Okay, this thing is not going to have 4x4. Get that through your head. Okay, that's how we're in trouble. So we can do a 405 bore. It's going to be a V8 regardless. Actually, we can do a 5.7 Hemi. What's the 5.7 Hemi's bore? Stroke. 5.7 has 3917 bore. Perfect. And a stroke of 3.578. Close enough. Close enough. And quality, we'll leave it moot because, I mean, meh. It's a meh motor. Crank. We'll go with forged on this one. Heavy duty forged cards because it's practically a truck motor. We'll do forged pistons while we're at it. Harmonic damper, of course. I don't know how heavy the harmonic damper is on a Hemi, but we're gonna say it's 140 pounds. Well, it becomes probably ridiculous. Quality will stay 0. I'm just gonna 0 all the quality. Comp. Oh, what's the compression ratio? Let's see. 9.6 to 1. Okay, so not too far off. Leave the cam profile where it's at. Does the Hemi have variable valve timing? It does. Okay. So we'll do that. RPM limit. It'll rev to 7K. Probably. We're not going to throw turbos yet. We are going to do them at some point. And I believe the current Hemis... Are they direct inject? No. I believe they are MPFI though. We'll do a single config because, again, it's a truck motor going to a van at this point. Variable. Do compact. I don't look like a compact. Standard mid looks acceptable. And I believe they run on 89 octane. But 90 AKI will do just fine. Headers. Cast mids. No, we want compact because it's going to van. Actually, does that actually change dimensions? Does not. Compact cast, compact, or cast mids, it's the same sizing regardless. We will up the inch to, we'll do 2 3/4 inch exhaust. Dual exit because dual exit always looks best. High flow through a cat. The engine has failed due to valve float. We will stiffen the springs and lifters then. Let's see. So how much power are we pushing? 315 horse and 339 torque. Okay, we can probably lower that rev limit down to 6,500 then. Engine is quite full. Engine has some unutilized fuel octane using higher compression. I mean, we could. We could also just run it on 86 octane and call it a day. No, we still have unutilized octane apparently. Oh, manifold size, we'll leave that where it's at. Fuel map, we'll leave that where it's at. Header size, I don't feel like increasing the headers. We could up the compression a bit. We got 10 to 1. Using a higher compression. How high can we go? Oh, okay, now we're at too much compression. Gotta find that balance. What about 11 to 1? 11 to 1 looks well, a bit better. Yeah, 316 horse, 340 torque. I think this will run fine. Let's hear it. Actually, we'll do automatic test. I like it. I like it. What's the reliability at? 86. I think it's a lie, but that's just my take. Not bad on smoothness. No response. Eh. Yeah, 6,500 RPM cutoff. It makes its peak RPMs at 55, so cutting off at 65 makes sense. I could cut to 6, but a bit too close to peak power. I think that'll do on the engine. I could dress up a little bit, though. Let's paint it a little bit. Let's give it red valve covers. And we'll do maybe half flake on it. Let's have a look. A bit too much for my taste. I'll do 25. Just to give it some... Nah, you know what? No flake. All shine. Glossy. Glossy! Yeah, I think we'll do that. That looks nice. That looks beautiful. Let's see. Intake manifold. We can change the color of the intake. We can. And we'll go with plastic. Now she looks like a proper V8. Air filter. What do they bother with these? Some of these paint trims. I can't even use them in the game, I find. Timing cover. We could paint the timing cover, but I'm going to leave it where it's at. Same with everything else. We don't need to paint everything else. Header paint. Yeah, I like where it's at. Me likey. Oh, yeah. Forgot to call it. Doge. 5.7 Hemi. There we go. Ah, I forgot to set the engine trim to 20. Or to 18, rather. Not the variant, the whole engine. There we go. Again, no 4x4. Always wants to keep that on defaults. Doesn't really detract too much from 2 model years. Okay, so do we want this to be cargo van or family hauler? It's a family hauler. Yeah, that looks nice. And we could do some of this. And can't do a whole lot to it. Really can't do a whole lot to the front, actually. Give the bump out a little bit. Could flirt the archers a little bit, though. Because it is going to be fancy. We'll see how much tire width that actually gives us. Push that back a smidge. Bring this back over here a bit. Kind of like that. Bring this over as far as it'll go. I think that looks proportionate. Oh, we can extend the back end. Ooh. Nah, I like the smaller stubby bit. Stubby looks better. Number looks fine where it's at. We changed the hunch though. I kind of like where it's at though. I don't feel like changing that much. Nothing else I don't think on this car we can change. Very limited in morphing. But yeah, we'll see what the flares give us a bit. Quality, again it's -5, it's body. Oh, what color do we want? I know. The most generic color of all caravans. Black. Like, seriously, you see these in black and white, all monochrome, more than you see them in actual color. And I've seen maybe 2 caravans in the color of blue. So, that looks to be about how we're going to do that. Okay, I want to get the mechanical stuff out of the way first before we start focusing on cosmetics. So this will be a little drive. And we're going to have the advanced automatic. It's a family haul. You don't need to know about research points or anything. Pair to an 8-speed automatic. Yeah, actually. Is it dual clutch in the Dodges now, or is it an actual automatic? This is ZF 8-speed. I think it's an automatic. Top speed of 172 estimate. Sounds fine by me. Do we want to give it a limited slip diff? Nah, we want that to one-wheel peel like nothing else. Although we're in all-wheel drive. No, we'll leave it open for now. We'll see what happens. Quality. It's Dodge. Let's see. Radial tires. Who bothers a cross ply anymore? We will do... Hard long life. Tire size. This is where you have to get fancy. 285 on the back. That seems sufficient. That actually doesn't look too bad. And matching on the front, if we can. Gotta flare them out just a smidge. Ah, I can't do 285s in the front. Dang it. Okay, we'll have to push back this a little bit then. There we go. 275 section all around. Actually, you know what? No, we'll do 265s. Yeah, 265. Do 265 on these. Yeah. 265 wide looks about fine. And we will use 18s. Alloy rims. -5 on the quality. Actually, no, we'll leave it at 0 on the tires. Because I assume Dodge puts okay tires in their stuff. But maybe I'm assuming too much. That's funny though. That's funny how that looks. The front's flared more than the back to keep the section width the same. That's so funny. Mind you, I do have it actually sticking out of, or just proud of the fenders ever so slightly. So we will maximize the flaring. Yeah, that looks more like it came from a plant kind of thing. I like the look. It actually looks vaguely Durango-esque now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. And for brakes, we'll say vented. And I know these come with dual pistons on the heavy duty package already. But for sake of performance, we'll do 4 piston in the front. And can't quite... Oh yeah, you can kind of see. I forgot a smaller rotor to start off with. Sizing on the rotors, I'm never good with on these. I've spelled the conversion. Let's see. Because I think... Can we do 11? Okay, so you do 12. I think from heavy duty package, as I recall, they are on like 11.2 inch rotors. I use all metric, of course. Aside from the times I forget to convert this word to metric. Yeah. I think... Could be mistaken. Maybe it's 320s in the front. Is it 320s? Is it 12.5s? We will do 13s. We'll do 13-inch in the front. And then the back, it's going to be vented. Let's do dual piston in the back. And we will keep them at... We'll do about 10-inch maybe. 9 3/4 inch. Front force though is going to be a bit high. We'll do 125% to the front. Keep the rear at 100. Pad type is meh. Quality is 0 because it's performance-y. Under tray, semi-clad. I want cooling flaps. It's kind of a family hauler. Don't need those. Brake airflow. I always set to 25 in default because if one time I had brakes overheat when I was playing in Beam. Forgot to set this puppy up a bit. Yeah, we'll do that. Now, I think we'll add seats. It wants to be 7 row. It'll be a tight 7. Well, we could manage. Yeah. A 4 with like a 2 in the back. That sounds about right. Or could do 3 in the back. Yeah, I think that'll work. Now that you can see the seats or anything. I don't do interiors. I never have. I've tried to do interiors. The work that goes into designing interiors is just so otherworldly compared to what else is out there. Oh, I see Mark had said I in chat. Let's see. Let's see. Interior. It's standard. It's a van. Entertainment. HUD? Ha! There'll be no HUD. There'll barely be an infotainment. And the quality is -5. Because everyone knows Dodge interiors are no good. Let's do the Hellcat actually. The 15 and up Hellcats actually have a pretty nice interior. But this is an 18 Caravan, and it's still a Caravan, so the interior is going to be meh. Steering, I believe, is remote hydraulic. No, I think it's electric steering nowadays. Yeah, I think it is electric still. Do they have power steering in those things? No. No, I think it is electric steering. Traction aids. You will have traction control and ABS. That's all you'll get. Quality, again, it's a Caravan. Safety, basic. Quality, it's a Caravan. Optimized weight. How heavy is this sucker? 35 and 8. That's actually not terrible for a van. I'm kind of surprised. Distribution. I don't know yet. I haven't done the suspension yet. I think we'll keep the weight where it's at. That's fairly reasonable for a van with a V8, I think. Springs. Standard springs. We will do monotubes. Passive sway bars. We'll throw the sport preset on it. I also don't do much suspension tuning these days. How does that look? Seems a bit high for my taste, but then again, this is a van. How low can we go with this? Okay, that looks better in my opinion. Quality is... It's Dodge. It's Chrysler. What do we got? Front dampers are hard, rear dampers are hard. The brakes suffer from brake fade. Try to increase the brake size. The rear brake force is very high. Clearance is very narrow. Front tires are wide. Rear tires are wide. Engine bay is full. Really, the tires are wide. I mean, I guess 265 is fairly wide, but we're pushing 315 horse for this thing. Let me check the gearing. What's the gearing up to? Oh, we're in the money. Oh, estimate of 5.90 to 60. In a family hauler, that's pretty good, actually. With all-wheel drive, no less. Now, let's see. If I throw it to rear-wheel drive, how differently does that affect 0 to 60? So we have a faster top speed, but we have a slower 0 to 60 because of the traction issue. I'll keep it all-wheel. But we got a 60-40 rear split. Okay, yeah, 5.8 0 to 60 is what I'm thinking. Yeah, this looks fairly approachable. We gotta do some, you know, cosmetics, of course, but mechanically speaking, that's really good. I'm not gonna check the testing yet. Let's do some design. Okay, so we will do this. Increase the tips just a bit. That looks cool, actually. That looks really nice. I do want to change the wheels. Modern designs. What do I got for modern? Yeah, looks alright. That looks fine. Let's see. Number plate. We do have to put a number plate on this. And I'll use this one. Go. And let's see. Tail lights. That was gonna go full utility on the back end. Well, probably most of it, to be fair. And that looks like a town and country. Holy crap. Let's see, increase the width just a smidge. And yeah, that actually looks like a town and country. I'm not even joking. Like, you could have fooled me from, like, that far away. I would think that's a town country. That's really good, actually. Let's see. We'll add some reflectors. We'll go with these ones. Change the color to red. And there is no light types. Those are just there to act like kind of odd looking reflectors. Okay. Now, doors. trying to remember what the doors look like on the Caravan. I believe it's this style for the... Yeah. Yeah, that looks about right. We might have to try and have them follow the body line a little bit. That looks better. And then we'll keep the same design for the fronts because it's a van. It's gonna be utility, actually. Size of 124. Okay. Perfect. And then I gotta select the angle. What was the angle on this? -33. Okay. -3.311. There we go. So you want to follow the body style a bit. That looks like a Caravan. Okay. Now let's go to the... Oh yeah, mirrors. We need mirrors. I believe the mirrors are about as basic as you can go for mirrors. Do that. And it's looking like a Caravan. Ever so little. By little. Grill. We'll do a grill. Yeah, let's see. What kind of grill do I want to use? Because I don't really have a crosshair grill. There's probably a mod for it. I don't have it, though. When in doubt, Old Faithful. Let's see. Ooh, I blended that like perfectly into the trim lines. That's actually really good on my part. Okay, so we have enough room for the headlights. Let's use headlights. The model ones look good. But yeah, another thing with me is I use vanilla pieces like constantly. I have mods installed, but I almost never touch them because of how fragile mods are in this game. And I'm also on the alpha test build, so the mods have potential to also crash the game if you're not careful. Let's see. They need like a good square headlight design. All these ones are like rectangular. I need something square. Need good housing. Let's see. Could use sealed beams. Could use these even. Okay, it's a bit further inset than I would have liked. Okay, now that's just straight an issue. So the chassis really does not like these headlights for some reason. Okay. Guess guess we're using those. Again, this annoys me to no end. What if I just say, to heck with it, we'll use sealed beams. Oh, that does not look good at all. Actually, I don't want. I might have to use this. I don't like that look. Not a fan. Man, this really limits my options for headlights. These. Alright, angle them out ever so slightly. Now we're getting the makers of like an Envoy. Kind of. That looks like an Envoy. That really looks like an Envoy. It would look bad if I could just use these, squish them down to the size of what I need. Like that. It fits, but I don't like the look of the ovals. Wait a minute, I can fix that though. Okay, so... why are there only two size options? Go. Okay, now... let's see, what parameter is it? Yeah, you. Yes, if I haze over them, it hides the squishiness. Perfect. Perfect. You can't even tell that they're there, really. I like it. Oh, we got pan with the chrome, though. Even better. Look at that. We fixed it. Now, for grill 2. Old reliable, come to me. Just squish it down. Extend it a little bit. Actually, keep it like that. Because you need to have more grill for the rad. Or transcooler in this case, probably. And you know what? For the heck of it, we'll add some fog lights. I can remember where they're hiding. There we go. Okay. I was like this style more. Looks more like your typical fog light kind of design. Okay, that works good. That looks fine. Oh yeah, we need side markers. There we go. And go change this one to red. Perfect. Perfect. And let's see, what else? Oh, we need a fuel door. I believe the fuel door on these is... I think it's a panel. Just a regular square panel. I don't know what side it's on, but it's going right there. Let's see. Anything else we could add to our V8 Caravan? Could add a little shark fin on top. I always forget where to put these things. I think they go closer to the back somewhere. Like there, probably. And we'll just make that just a smidge bit bigger. There we go. That looks about it. I mean, I can't think of anything else. Yeah, I think that's about all we're gonna do for this one. Yeah. Okay, let's see the results. Oh, we didn't name the thing. Doge. Grand Hemi. Original, right? Yeah, that is the most caravan-looking caravan I've ever made in automation. Okay, let's run this through the test track. Gets up pretty good in speed. Let's see what he does on the normal straight. Okay, she got to 135 before the... It's still actually pretty good. Especially for a family dollar. Alright, let's speed up the process. Okay, 225 around the laps. It's not terrible. It's pretty good for what it is. Now, what are the complaints? Power distribution seems ineffective. Brake dampers are hard. It's sporty. Brake suffers from brake fade. Your brake force is very high somehow. Clearance is narrow. Front and rear tires are wide. It's all-wheel drive. I don't know what else to say about that. But hey, it has 800-pound load capacity and can tow 3,800 pounds, so it can tow its own weight. Let me see, 61 front, 38 rear. Might do something about that, might not. Yeah, 13.9 in the quarter mile. That's pretty good for a caravan. So, I think I'm. What does the market say? What does the market dictate? Budget. How cheap is this thing? Well then. That is staggeringly cheap for a V8 van. 13 mpg. It's pretty good, actually. That's par for a V8, I guess. That's funny, though, that it's a family utility budget, despite the fact I tried to make it a little bit sporty. That's funny. Yeah, this is a solid base to build off of, though, I think, for a van, anyway. Current awareness, 50%. That's incredible. That's actually really good. This is better than most of my other cars I build. Yeah. So that did okay. I'm thoroughly impressed. Moving on. I think we should build something else. I'm trying to think of what else to build. What else to build? Let's see. I don't really feel like building another van. I do want to build something pretty crazy, though. Let's see. You know what? I think we'll go the other direction for a change. I think we'll try and build the most fuel-efficient hatchback I could possibly build. Probably done before for many other videos, but for other people, of course. Let's see. What year do we want to set it in is the next question, I guess. We'll do something ahead of its time. We'll do 2011. Yeah, we'll do 2011. And we will make it a hatchback. How small do we want it? Not really thinking of a 4-door hatch, though. No 6 hatch. We'll do something like this. I think we'll do that. And that looks like an amalgamation of a BMW 3 Series back end and the front end of something generic, probably something out of Vauxhall, maybe. Aluminum panels, space room again. Actually, can we make the monocoque for a bit cheaper? No, tooling costs can be more expensive. Okay. But we can do better production units. But it is more engineering time. More engineering time and a lot more tool costs, but better safety, better units, and better weight. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll do monocoque. We'll make it out of... Well, this is an economy car. We'll do light advanced high-strength steel. For sake of balance, we'll make it transverse. No. No, you know what? We'll do... Yeah, transverse. Less moving parts. Okay. Axle leaf, coil, McPherson. What's the difference again? Better drivability. That's about it, though. Yeah, we'll do McPherson in the front again. We could do a torsion beam in the rear. Those things torsion beam limits all trims to front-wheel drive. Yeah, that's right. Well, you know, it's econo. It's economy. We Don't want to torsion. What are the options we got? Let's see. Trailing arm is worse. Wishbone is better for suspension offset and everything else. I had the torsion beam was kind of like the only option for this, for its given specs. Because trailing arm isn't as compact as a torsion beam. Nor is the Wishbone. Frick it, it's a front-wheel drive coupe. I hate how long it is though, it needs to be shorter. I don't use an actual hatchback, I want to use like a coupe body, kind of. Okay, we're getting in the 90s, this is a bit too much. Dang, that really is the shortest option, isn't it? You know what? We'll truck along with this, I guess, because I hate it. We could probably morph into something nice, though. Quality... We'll move to 5. Save my previous suggestions. Yeah, McPherson front strut torsion beam, that works fine. New project. We are calling it... Dieselgate. Because it's a prototype, it's not going to be a production econo car, it's just going to be the most fuel efficient car. I never said it had to be full production, but close to it. And we will use an inline 3-cylinder. And we will use aluminum. Dual overhead cam, 4-valve, aluminum head again. What displacement do I want this? This is the next question. It's going to be square. We want a higher stroke, less bore size, so we can get more torque off the line. Theoretically. So with the bore stroke to about... bore size, we'll put it about maybe 3. 3 round dots, perfect. Stroke, we'll maximize that out a bit. We will make it a... We can just do that. 3-inch bore, 4-inch stroke. I like it. Quality will be +5. And we will use... We're probably going to be a bit higher in the range. Forged crank. Heavy duty forged. Heavy duty cast pistons, maybe. Forged is lighter, though. Prototype. What am I thinking? Prototype. Balance shafts are a must. Won't do too much to them, though. Quality's +5. Compression set to 10. Cam profile's fine. I might stiffen up the lifters a little bit. Variable valve timing on all cams. She's probably gonna rev that high. She might. +5 on the quality slider. Definitely gonna be turboed. Because we gotta get that power out somehow. 2011, we'll try boost control. I haven't really used boost control much. Intercooler's fine. This is all fine for the moment. Alpha quality on the turbo. Injection. It's 2011. We'll use the latest technology possible. I just realized how huge that turbo is. That is massive. Yeah, single port DFI. Compact. That looks fine. We're probably running 93 octane. Oh, we could maybe try and squeeze 90 out of this. Quality again at +5. I'm going to +5 everything for this motor because it's supposed to be well built. Cast mid. And we'll do 2¼ inch. It's also a high flow through exhaust with a baffled muffler and no secondary. Quality is also +5. Can't get much more of the setup though. Our bottom end is kind of scraping by on the rev limit, didn't it? So any further I start stressing with the Conrads. She winds though, she winds up. Eco preset. And let the AI think of that. Okay. Everything's gone to crap. It's still thinking. What if I dial back the compression a bit? There we go. What if I toggle it to eco? Okay, so we do get our torque. We are kind of limited on target timing full throttle over the knock. Let's take a vessel down. Boost compression or boost pressure using a richer fuel map. Okay. It's not really increasing much on that end. What if I do a richer fuel map? I want this thing to at least have like 120 horse. Okay, let's... Our compressor is just screaming at the top of its lungs. Let's do a mic test. Okay. Yeah, because horsepower isn't really the name of the game here. Torque more so is. So the fact it hits it at 200 RPM is perfect. Fantastic reliability. The thing only weighs 250 pounds, so it only weighs about as much as me. It's good performance index. Max RPM is only 58. Okay, so she's a bit low on the revs. Not as high as I would have hoped, but better efficiency. We will keep the body style. Body quality we'll keep at 0. It's pretty neutral. Morphing, here we go. Stuff I want to change. Stub that back a bit. Pull that roof line up a bit. That's fine where it's at. Can't really shunt much of the... Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. What are you? That's just to change the lines. How does it look? It's kind of swoopy. Lucky where it's at. Looks fine. Door size. It's a hatch, so primarily you, maybe some folks in the back. Step that as far as I can go. Okay. Oh, I see. It kind of defines the edge a bit more. That's fine. Widen that up a bit. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, this is looking pretty good, actually. Do it like that. I like it. That looks good. Taper this in a bit. Put that in a bit. There's a surprising amount of functionality with this whole thing. Tilt it up a bit more. There we go, more snouty. This is looking better already. Looks good, actually. I kind of like the look of this. Paint. What do I want to color this thing? Sign of the future. Blistering blue. I like it. Good, it covers everything this time. Okay, to fixtures, or to drivetrain. Front wheel drive. Advanced automatic. 7-speed, because 2011 7-speed was unheard of. Well, kind of. 130 miles an hour. I'm kind of skeptical on that one. Let's just do 100. No, I'll do 111. Open diff, because let's face it, this thing is not going to be, well, it is kind of torquey, but I don't think it's going to be doing much off the line. Quality. Mechanicals will keep it at 5. Radial tires. Hard long life. 215s all around. Don't really need to do much to the rear because everything's kind of already made for it. Increase these to 17s though. Alloy. Plus 5 on the tires. We will do venteds. Steel piston up front. We'll do like 10 3/4 inch rotors. And vented in the back. Single piston. I'll leave these at like 8.5. Front force, because all your braking is in the front, 130. Quality. That. Under tray. Flow optimized. Don't want any cooling flaps. I have the airflow on the brakes though. We'll do like a one of these. A 2+2. Standard interior. Standard infotainment. Quality is whatever. Steering. Electric. Saves on the weight. Traction control and ABS, because that's a given. Advanced 2010s, because it's an advanced car. At 2400 pound curb weight, that's surprising actually. I'm impressed. Standard springs, twin tube dampers, passive sway bars, normal suspension. Increase top speed. How fast can this thing fly? Okay, our car's got some beans. I guess I'll do 147 top speed. 0 to 60 at 9.3. That is what it is. Load capacity is low for its cargo van. Consider increasing ride height or string stiffness. Rear brake force is very high compared to group. Consider decreasing rear brake size or pad type. I could decrease the rotors. I was thinking 8 might be a bit much. Okay, it's getting... How is the rear brake force very high? I vented discs and single piston. Does solid change anything? Now the brakes suffer from brake fade. I mean, I could decrease the amount of force if that's the problem. Apparently that's just fine. At 50. Okay, that works. Slight brake fade. Increasing brake size. I could do that, I guess. Front and rear tires are wide. Rear brake force is now very high again. There we go. Load capacity is low. Consider increasing rider spring stiffness. I mean, I can increase the spring stiffness. I got no problem there. I'll crank the stiffness. And now the rear dampers are soft. Now I gotta increase the damper stiffness. Now they're hard. Now they're fine. Front and rear tires are wide. I mean, I guess I could lower those down. 205s probably. Now the rear tires are exceptionally wide. I don't think any car has a staggered fitment though. I don't know of any front wheel drives that have staggered. The rear tires are wide. How thin do you want them? I could do 165. But now the car terminally oversteers. Aight. There has to be a happy medium here. Because we go from the rear tires are wide to it suddenly terminally oversteers. And apparently the brake force is now really high all of a sudden. Okay, the front and rear tires are wide. Heck it, it's staying at 215, so I don't give a crap anymore. It's just getting 215s. Okay, now we can go into fixtures and fix this stuff. Make it look nice. For modern rims, we'll go fancy. That looks kind of fancy. Is it fuel efficient? Who knows? Actually, we have wheel covers. That might be even better. Not much better there. Well, that just looks sad. I kind of like these. Or these, though. I'm gonna go with those. Those look fun. Number plate in the back. And we'll use this. Okay. That works. And taillights. There really is not a whole lot of room to play with these. That looks perfect. Yeah, there really is not a whole lot of room to play with these. Holy. that's what I forgot to add on the Caravan, the third brake light. Must have third brake light. It's the law. Let's see. Maybe. Little exhaust pipe. Actually, it's fuel efficiency. We want angle dump. That looks fine. I have no visual for the engine whatsoever. I was kind of hoping I would, because I want to see what this thing looks like. Usually filled with things that eventually shows it. Not so in my case, it just shows the chassis. I like to see where the exhaust is routed sometimes. Yeah. So anyway, there's my small exhaust. What else should we do? Oh, we need reverse lights. What am I thinking? We do need reverse lights. Reverse. And we'll change the labeling over to a white. It's just translucent. There. There. There we go. Reverse lights. Okay. We need our side marker. Indicator. And we will go with this. That needs to blend. There we go, that looks better. And then we'll also need our other indicator. Well, we might get lucky with the headlights, we'll see. Was there anything else I need to dress up the back end with? I don't think so. I think we probably have everything on the back end. Headlights. This is where I can use that one. That. There we go. Okay. And for grill. What am I going to use for the grill? Could do something angled this time. That might do us just fine, actually. Just gotta flip it around. I don't know. Maybe not. That might do the trick. Crease. So smidge on the sides. That looks fine. And then old reliable for the rad. Color actually. What if yeah, that looks better. Actually, we could just do this to a matte plastic. I like the look of that more. That matches. And then we will put little fog light vents here. Looks fine. And then we'll use the mirrors again. And we will use something a bit sporty, maybe. We'll use these. There we go. Mirrors. And we kind of got lucky on the signals. I think those will double as our reflectors fine. What else? Door handles. Want them aerodynamics. So that a little bit bigger. I think that looks good. There we go. Follows the lines nicely. I like the look of that. Actually, maybe I'll move it just a smidge further down. Go. Fuel cap. We will put it right there. And I think that's about all I want to really do with this car. I can't think of much else. Oh, we could add a scoop on the hood. We will add just a wee bit of a scoop right there. Yes, performance. So we'll do that. Yeah, I can't deny this looks very bare bones, actually. Top speed of, 147, 9.3. Okay. This one has some good stuff as well. Let's see what the detail stats say. Okay, so not as much as the other one. 45 mpg. Bingo. That's actually better than I was thinking it was going to be. Yeah, we call it the Diesel Eco Prototype. Let's see. Dieselgate. Yeah, I don't know what else to call it, just the Eco Prototype. So there we go. So 3-door with 2 and 2 seats. Yeah, I think that pretty well covers this car. We could throw it on test track, I guess, see what it does. 2,400-pound curb weight. That is surprisingly lightweight. Slow as molasses. Let's speed this one up a bit. Let's see how fast he gets to up on the straight. It actually held the bend. I'm impressed. So 123 miles an hour down the straight. Okay. Alright. Yeah. It was a little bit slow. I mean, still not terrible. 2,400 pound curb weight and 145 top speed on 120 horse, 145 torque. That's not terrible. In fact, I think my parents' Corolla, which was about similar curb weight, maybe a little bit heavier, only 132 horse, but it had some power. It had some power. So. But yeah, I think that covers us for this car. Oh yeah, what did the market say? What does the market dictate? Commuter budget. Safe and comfortable car for long distance travel. It's affordable, reliable, seasonal car. Yeah, that's kind of the aim of this one. Family budget. Kind of. It's a +2 in the back. So. But yeah. That actually wasn't too bad. I'm impressed. But yeah. Anyway, I notice it is starting to get about 8:30. I figured I'd try string for a little bit, see what happens, you know, the whole spiel. But anyway, yeah, so hope everyone enjoyed the stream. If you guys want more of this, let me know in the comments. I might try and do this more often now that I have stuff set up for this, so yeah, just give me some feedback, you know, was the audio okay, did everything sound fine? Stuff like that, or, you know, other things too, if I'm the problem, maybe. But other than that, I think I'm going to cut the stream here, guys. So, until next time, yeah, I guess so. See you guys on the next stream. Bye for now.